The Honorable Marcoleta.
Point of order. This is not directed to the members of the committee.
Madam Chair, our good friend is not a member of the committee.
Yeah, but I can
Perhaps
Here's a
you
point
can
of
just
order.
manifest
Or just a
instead of raising a
manifestation.
point of order.
manifestation.
All
Not
right,
directed.
you may proceed, Honorable Marcoleta.
This is not directed to the members of the Justice Committee, but I observed the presence of Mr. Kiko D from the audience. Though he was allowed to be an audience in the proceedings, despite his withdrawal of the second impeachment complaint, I suggest that he observe proper decorum. Because if you will remember,
May we know the action of the Honorable D or Mr. D, which is not consistent with decorum?
I'm just speaking from experience when the
Which means he hasn't committed any yet.
not yet, but as a forewarn, as a premonition or a warning, he during the archiving of the impeachment at the Senate, Mr. D,
Madam Chair,
Mr. D,
Madam Chair, wala pa naman palang ginagawa. Let us not...
Point of order.
Let us wait until he finishes, and then
can
I
you
will
just
be
allow me to
recognizing it.
finish? During the archiving of the impeachment, Mr. D booed and made a gesture of thumbs down at the VIP gallery of the Senate.
All right. All right. Honorable
Gusto ko lang naman
Marcoleta, but it is
just for them
apparent
to observe
that
proper decorum.
the Honorable D hasn't committed anything yet which is not consistent to decorum. Would you like to say something, Honorable De Lima?
Yes, Madam Chair, it is completely improper for our colleague here to raise that matter. He has not cited any act of misconduct or misbehavior on the part of Mr. Kiko D. And alluding
Would you
to
like
that,
to make a
alluding-
motion to that effect?
Yes, my motion is to strike out the manifestation.
Second, Madam Chair.
There is a motion to
Madam
strike
Chair.
out from the record the manifestation of the Honorable Marcoleta. The same has been seconded. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is granted. The manifestation of the Honorable Marcoleta is hereby ordered stricken out of the record. If there are no other matters which the members wishes to discuss, the chair is ready to hear your most favorite motion.
Move to adjourn, Madam Chair.
There's a motion to adjourn. The same has been seconded. No objection.
This solemn constitutional duty. Maraming salamat po, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Abante. That finally concludes our sponsorship speeches. Honorable Suntay, if this concerns the sponsorship speech, because soon we will be proceeding to hear on the sufficiency in form, if that concerns form. Kindly use the microphone of the Honorable Padiernos. That's only the microphone. Page, kindly fix the microphone near to Honorable Suntay.
Hello po. Ayan.
Check this. Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Well, Madam Chair, after hearing all the endorsers of the impeachment complaint, sangayon naman ako sa kanila dahil ang mga sinabi nga natin mga endorsers, there has been allegations now of misuse of hundreds of millions of public funds. Merong mga sworn affidavits, merong mga allegations na binitawan, merong usapin regarding betrayal of public trust, graft and corruption. Kagaya nga ng sinabi ni Congresswoman Renico, hindi dapat tayo matakot ungkatin ang katotohanan. At kagaya ng sinabi ng aking kaibigan, si Pastor Benny Abante, public office is a public trust. We should proceed with fairness and without fear. Bottom line, we have to be impartial. That's why I would like to raise this. In the light of serious allegations contained in a joint affidavit issued last February 23, that has been reportedly transmitted to the Office of the Ombudsman, there have been allegations that some members of Congress nakatanggap ng envelope, nakatanggap ng maleta, ito'y naibigay, kung hindi sa opisina, sa townhouse. No, let me finish.
There's
You
a
will have
point
your
of
turn
order,
because
the
this is
Honorable
bearing.
Suntay.
This is not an allusion
Order.
to prejudge the veracity of the allegations.
Honorable Suntay, there is a point of order.
This is also a
And
point
that
of
enjoys
order,
the
Madam
highest
Chair.
hierarchy
Of,
among all the
what is
motions.
the relevancy of this speech?
No.
to the determination of sufficiency in form?
Madam Chair, this is very relevant because we are
Please, Honorable Suntay, please wait until he finishes with his point of order. The Honorable Terry Ridon is recognized. Kindly use a microphone which is okay.
Madam Chair, the speech of our distinguished colleague is absolutely relevant to the question of sufficiency of form and substance in the matter. And more importantly, my understanding of what he's stating today is that he's probably accusing members of Congress, members of the House Committee on Justice, as receiving payments for the implementation of our mandate in the impeachment proceeding. So, which is which, Madam Chair? So I think his speech is out of order and this should be decided promptly by the committee.
Okay, we heard the basis of the point of order of the Honorable Terry Ridon. Now we shall hear the answer of the Honorable Suntay.
Yes, Madam Chair. Ang problema sa
Kindly
kaibigan ko,
justify the relevance of your
He is
statement to the
jumping the
current
gun.
impeachment proceedings.
he is jumping the gun. This is actually relevant not only in the determination of form and substance. This is relevant in the impartiality, in determining the impartiality of this hearing, which is very important. Madam Chair, this is not an accusation. Kaya nga, kung hinintay lang ako patapusin, ewan ko, bakit naman yung aking kaibigan, naggagalaiti ka agad at concern na concern. You know, if we have nothing to fear, then we just listen. If we are not being alluded, why are we so guilty? So let me finish. The issue here is not to prejudge the veracity of the allegation. However, given the gravity of the claims and the potential impact on the credibility of the committee's proceeding, ang gusto ko maging malinaw lang po, hindi ko hinuhusgahan yung aking mga kasamahan o ipagpalagay na totoo ang mga aligasyon. Hindi rin po ito personal na laban sa sino man sa inyo. Sa katunayan, ang layunin ko ay kabaligtaran upang protektahan ng bawat isa sa inyo. Mabigyan, kasi may listahan na nilalabas eh. Ang gusto ko po sa ganitong pagkakataon, Madam Chair, naniniwala ako na mas mabuti na tayo mismo ang magharap at maglinaw ng issue. Kaya kaysa maging bulong-bulungan pa ito. Bigyan natin ng pagkakataon bawat membro ng committee. Pagkakataon mismo na mag-assess ng kanilang sitwasyon or if they can be an impartial member of this committee. Yun lang. Kung sa tingin nila, they can be an impartial, then let's proceed. However, if they think that baka pagdudahan sila at pagdudahan yung lalabas dito na resulta, then let's allow them if they want to recuse.
Honorable Suntay, with all due respect, unless all your manifestations have complete relevance to the current impeachment proceedings, you're enjoined by the chair to proceeding to your manifestation.
That's why, Madam Chair.
So ordered.
Madam Chair, My point is just to... if
Honorable
we could-
Sunta, you are enjoined already by the chair to cease from manifesting, from making manifestations which are totally irrelevant to our current proceedings.
Okay, thank you, Madam Chair. But as I
Thank
mentioned,
you.
this goes to the impartiality of the committee.
You are
Thank
assured
That the words and the allegations as contained for congressmen getting money in the office and being delivered in the townhouses be stricken off the records. So moved, Madam Chair.
there is a motion to strike off from the record the manifestation of the Honorable Suntay with respect to the money taken or received in relation to the
Basically, Madam Chair, the statements, the allegation mentioned by Congressman, or my good friend, my very good friend, Congressman Suntay,
you are good friend to each other.
Very, Madam Chair.
Very much, Madam Chair. So,
There is a motion to strike off from the record the manifestation of the Honorable Suntay about the money taken or received allegedly by the members of the House. Is there a
Madam Chair.
second? The same has been seconded. Is
Madam
there any
Chair.
objection?
Madam Chair.
Are you-
Madam Chair, I have no objection considering it has been published.
The Honorable Marcoleta, are you objecting?
No, ma'am. In fact, I'm appealing to
Let us resolve first the motion.
reinstate the.
So you are objecting.
No, I'm appealing to reinstate the remarks earlier made by.
The motion
Honorable
is
Suntay.
still pending. It's not yet resolved. If there are no objection,
Cannot object.
then the chair approves the motions to strike off from the record the manifestation of about the money allegedly received by the House members from the manifestation of the Honorable Suntay. So ruled. Honorable Marcoleta.
Madam Chair, I'd like to appeal. I think the remarks earlier made by Honorable.
Is that a motion for reconsideration?
It's more of a manifestation.
Okay, please manifest.
Opo. The earlier remarks made by Honorable Suntay is an appeal for objectivity, impartiality, insofar as the proceedings of the Justice Committee is concerned. Ang binanggit po niya, if we will, no offense to the most of the members of the Justice Committee, there are 25 House members named in the affidavit of the 18 ex-Marines, 25 names, which comprise around 1/3 of the membership of the Justice Committee here, all present.
The Honorable Marcoleta is likewise reminded to confine the manifestation to the relevancy of the current impeachment
I
proceeding.
think it's very germane, ma'am, because it boils down to the objectivity and impartiality of the members.
Honorable Marcoleta, we have not reached even the determination of sufficiency in form, and the chair has stated already that the Justice Committee is assured of the impartiality of the chair, including all the members. I think that is premature for us to discuss on the partiality when we haven't heard any of these impeachment complaints. So unless the manifestation has relevance to the current impeachment proceeding, the Honorable Marcoleta is requested to cease from making manifestation outside the subject matter of this impeachment proceeding.
Madam Chair, with due respect to the 25 members who were mentioned in the affidavit,
Honorable Marcoleta, you are reminded by the chair already to confine to the subject matter of this impeachment proceeding. If you continue to make a manifestation outside the subject matter, we will be ruling you out of order. With all due respect, Honorable Marcoleta.
I submit to the wisdom of the chair.
Thank you. We shall now proceed to the determination of sufficiency in form. For the guidance of all the members, in determining sufficiency in form, we will be dealing with the following questions. Number 1, whether the impeachment complaint was signed. Number 2, whether the impeachment complaint was properly verified. Number 3, whether there was a proper endorsement by a legitimate incumbent member of the House in cases filed by citizens. Number 4, whether it was included in the order of business within 10 session days and referred to the proper committee within 3 session days. Number 5, whether the impeachment complaint is compliant with procedural formatting and jurisdictional requirements. And last, whether the impeachment complaint complies with the one-year bar rule. We will be holding our deliberation, one impeachment complaint after the other, beginning with Castro et al. Impeachment complaint, followed by Father Saballa et al. Impeachment complaint, and finally by Cabrera impeachment complaint. After all the deliberations are concluded, the justice members will be proceeding to vote again one after the other impeachment complaints.
Madam
To
Chair,
begin with,
Madam Chair,
I was about to call you Honorable Tino. What is the pleasure of the Honorable Tino?
no, a parliamentary